This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with your winner and still Liam Gittins.
Yeah, nice to see you again. I like doing interviews with you. Making me look really tall. I was just thinking that. I was like, I look really tall next to you.
I've got a step down there for some people.
That would help me even more. Is that for you, is it? Yeah. Perfect.
What an amazing fight that was. I feel like you're growing with every fight and there's more maturity and more composure in every fight.
Yeah, it's. I think it's as I'm getting older, getting more mature, getting more used to having fights because I'm getting more cage experience. After doing 5 rounds of Reese, I had all that experience going into this one. I'd done 5 rounds before, so that went into it. But yeah, definitely grown as a fighter every time, man. Getting better.
In your fight IQ, just the shots you pick, the shots you don't take, the like the finishes you don't go for, is just incredible.
Yeah, it's getting better. I really want to get better at it, but it's mad, isn't it? Because like I look at that performance, and I think I did good, but I could always do better. Yeah. I could have put him away a bit earlier. I could have landed a few more shots. I think I figured him out towards the 3rd, 4th round. But if you had a higher level fight, you probably figured him out a bit sooner. So always grown as a fighter, you know.
You absolutely exhausted him as well with the calf kicks. You just had too much for him everywhere. Yeah,
he was tough. He was a tough guy. I knew what he was bringing to the tables. I was getting tired. I was most tired after the 2nd, and then recovered in the 3rd, and then 4th and 5th. I think after the 4th, I think he
in the 4th he was really.
He started looking at the clock. I started watching him look at the clock. Started talking to himself a bit, going, let's go, and I could see all these little indicators that he's struggling, and he's getting ready to be finished. I think finishing him on the feet when I was in there, I think it would be very, very hard unless I was looking for a shot that was going to hurt him, Yeah. But I landed really good body shots on him, and he dug deep. He did dug deep. He did dig deep. That's the one.
But they were a massive investment. That was why he was so exhausted by the 4th, right? Yeah. And he was throwing out Hail Marys. He had some submission attempts, some closer than others. Yeah. Like the first heel hook didn't look like he was in the right position. It looked uncomfortable, but it didn't look close to finishing.
One of them was tight, where I started elbowing him, but it wasn't like, I don't think I would have tapped, to be honest. So. Yeah. It wasn't like super wrong because I wouldn't be able to walk right now, but I was feeling it, and I was just thinking, I'm not tapping. It's a title fight, so if he's going to rip my leg off, he's going to have to do it, And
what about the knee bar? That looked tighter.
Knee bar hurt, but I didn't hear that many clicks. I think it was like just one. I think one click's fine, innit? So, yeah, I could still walk.
And then he tried to convert that into a heel hook as well.
Is that what he did? Yeah, I think so. But I could still my leg was still operational, so he didn't do too much damage, did he? So I could still walk okay and move okay. So.
And he was trying to throw that spinning shit as well.
Yeah, he's trying for the spinning elbow. I think the first one was close. Didn't hit me, and then after that I started blocking him. My coach, so if I'd known, I didn't think he was going to be throwing them, and if I'd known he was going to be throwing them, I would have trained to move with it and then hit him from behind.
It looked like you started to read him well, though.
Yeah, I started picking a little bit. It was a bit more, I think he was expecting me to rush forward a bit more so he could bomb me as I came in, which was a good game plan for me, but as you said, I was a lot more controlled and I was countering him a lot more. Then I think that threw him off a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he had a sharp jab, though. Reminded me of, this would be an ages ago, I don't know if you remember, I thought I'm a singer. Yeah, and he had a sharp jab too, and it reminded me of that. It was just that sort of like, just like an arrow, just hitting you. So it's probably a good thing I fought him because I was a little bit
good
more
preparation.
Used to it. Yes, yeah.
Well, you are now a vet, and you've defended your belt. Like, the UFC's got to be next, right?
Yeah,
surely.
I've beat 2 people now. I beat Reese McEwen, and I've beat who everybody was calling the top guy in Roberto Hernandez. I think the UFC's next. I don't think I need to prove myself anymore here. I think I'm ready to take that next step and take on some competition. But
100%, I don't think I disagree with you. One more thing before you go, I've got to talk about the mum jokes and the boxer shorts at the weigh-ins. Like, where did that come from?
No, it was just a little bit of fun. So I don't usually get involved.
No, you don't.
Trash talk. No. I'm usually quite respectful as just a person I am. But I am quite childish, and I do like with my mates mess about and like make jokes with each other. And seeing as he did it, and I know he does it, and people haven't been doing it back, I was like, I can't miss this opportunity. I've got to get involved. It's funny, isn't it? I didn't know whether he was getting annoyed or not though, but I was laughing about it. Or I thought it was funny what he was saying about me. I'm not bothered. Like, I think I shared him getting finished in one of his fights. Then he shared like one of me, and I was like, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered at all. But no, it was a good bit of laugh. It was a good bit of laugh. I tried to keep it a bit lighter. I wasn't sure I'd take me saying about his mum. Like some people would flip, wouldn't they? You know, I wouldn't mind someone saying about my mum. You know, it's just a bit of fun. But I don't think it's going to be a recurring thing unless like it's the type of character that I'm fighting. I guess what they're like will dictate how I react. But that was a good bit of fun.
It definitely made the weigh-ins more interesting, and the fight poster.
They almost, yeah, they were like, he will try and hit you if you hurt him, and I was like, no, he won't, it'll be fine. Fine, he won't swing at me. We're swinging at each other tomorrow, it'll be fine.
When you're getting paid for it, save it for then.
Yeah, we're going to fight each other tomorrow anyway, so there's no point in hitting me at the weigh-ins.
Well, congratulations. I'm really pleased to see you retain that belt, and in the style that you did. It was just such a dominant fashion, and you got the finish as well. I can only think that the UFC is next for you. I don't think you've got anything left to prove, and it's a real honour to see the fighter that you've turned into over the years. Been watching you a long time, and it's just very cool.
I've done pretty much all my fights except from like 1 or 2 of them on Cage Warriors. I got signed to Cage Warriors after my last amateur fight, and I think Almighty was the only other show I fought on, like one or two times, and the Cage Warriors Academy, and I've just been Cage Warriors since. So it just shows the type of level fighters that Cage Warriors is bringing, and you know, anyone in UK wanted to get on a good what's the word I'm looking for here?
Card?
A good card
fight
fight on, good fight show. You know, Cage Warriors is the one because it brings that level that's going to get you onto the world scene, innit, on to UFC. So yeah.
Well, I look forward to you going all the way and following your career even further in the UFC. Thanks so much for your time, Liam.
Thank you. Appreciate that.